Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Jonathan back again with the Weekly Scuffle, and I'm here to talk about none other than KSI making his return to the boxing ring officially against Joe Fournier. This fight has been rumored for a while now, and this is very interesting because Joe Fournier was a relatively unknown guy. He is a pro boxer, 9-0, relatively speaking, because his last pro sanctioned fight was on a Triller event, which I believe might have been Jake Paul versus Ben Askren, where Triller was actually trying to push that Joe Fournier versus Jake Paul event. Of course, Jake Paul went into a different route with Tyron Woodley and Showtime. But now Misfits has found itself in an opportunity where they got Joe Fournier, they got KSI. The story makes sense because Fournier is somewhat a credible pro boxer. He did hold the WBA Intercontinental belt, I believe, at some point. Granted, he's older now. He's not a full-time boxer. He is a billionaire according to himself. I'm not sure if that's actually statistically or factually proven. But regardless, I think this is probably KSI's toughest test to date, not counting Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul, just because of height, reach, and relatively ability speaking at the time of them fighting, I think that could be considered a tougher fight. But I still think Joe Fournier presents a lot of things that KSI hasn't faced before, the more nuances, the more technical aspects to boxing. But I do think KSI does have the power. I think the power is the biggest thing for KSI. His last fight against Face Temper, he showed a new ability with his new karate style, boxing hybrid type of style that he created. And honestly, I think it suits him very well. And I think this fight should be his experiment to try to expand it and show everybody what he's really capable of against somebody who's more naturally akin to boxing than a Face Temper or a Swarms or a Pineda. But with that being said, we'll see how all this plays out and see you next time. Peace.